Hello, everyone. I'm Mohammed Dastiger, head of FinTech and Health Tech Partnerships and Ecosystem Development at MassMutual, and I'm excited to introduce Zenjens and their co-founder, Caitlin Trong. Zenjens focuses on one of the most time-consuming challenges in digital transformation, data conversion. When organizations migrate between enterprise applications, platforms, or services, Zengen automates the entire data conversion process. Founded in 2020, the Zengines team includes experts from financial services, data integration, and data science. And across their leadership team, they have founded more than a half dozen companies before. Caitlin specifically joined Zengines from Accenture after she was a managing director in their North American financial services practice, overseeing digital transformation initiatives at the major financial services institutions. Zengines landed their first customer in 2021, and their 20-person team is growing rapidly. Please join me in welcoming Caitlin Trong, co-founder of Zengines.
Hello, my name is Caitlin, one of the founders of Zengines. At Zengines, our vision is frictionless data conversions, and we're here to solve a problem that has been unsolved for far too long. All organizations have these databases, applications, platforms, and those systems hold essential data. And if you've ever wanted to move that data, well, then I suspect you've run into the problem of data conversion. In other words, if your business is changing applications, undergoing transformation, integrating after an M&A event, you name it, your teams are entrenched in some systems migration that involves data conversion. And if you ask, what is the riskiest activity during the program? The answer is data conversion. Unfortunately, this pain has been in existence for as long as computers have been around. And worse, the best solution has been, well, humans. You can picture it, right? Occasionally, the data migration process would be missing. Frequently, there was a lack of tools and technology, and always the work was manual, running manual spreadsheets, manually writing SQL code, conducting manual reviews, and so on and so forth. And the work is painful, late, and expensive. Welcome Zenjens, an entirely new way of converting data. What's different? 1, we're solving the problem with the latest AI advancements. 2, we're solving pieces of the puzzle that have never been solved before. And 3, we're solving the problem end to end. But rather than just tell you about it, let me show you. This demo shows a day in the life of a BA who's using Zenjens in a conversion between two systems. And it includes actions such as review, approval, load, and test. We aim to make Zenjens easy for everyone. Let's look at the system through the eyes of Chris, a business analyst. Chris logs in. All of the conversion artifacts, schemas, data, reference data were already uploaded via typical techniques. So Chris launches the wizard. Here, Chris sets the score threshold. Some users may set lower thresholds to see more source to target potential matches. Since Chris is comfortable with the AI, it's set to a high value to avoid displaying too many options. Chris runs the match. And here's one place that Zenjens is different. Instead of waiting on a team of BAs to handcraft the mappings, Chris reviews what the algos have already automatically generated. We see the best score mapping between target and source. We see the targets tables and fields and which source data elements that are mapped. Chris can also click to see complex transformations and comments from the other team members. As Chris is part of a team who reviews and approves the proposed matches, he can leverage different productivity features. He can hide, show, or reorder the columns to change what's reviewed, or move the columns to make side-by-side comparisons easier. If Chris has questions about a specific field, say FX rates, there's a search with automatic filtering that brings that field or fields up. And if Chris is responsible for a specific data set, for example, the holdings, he can pivot the mappings to see just those. And finally, setting status is how Chris accepts or rejects the proposed match. Approvals and rejections, or not a match, are fed back to improve the algos. If Chris wants more information about a specific match or explore other candidates, we have the detail view, which provides AI explainability. In the detail view, he can see comments and the complex transformation requirements. And Chris can also dig into each option that the algo considered, see side-by-side information, and examine the relative scores. He can also use the screen to promote other options, further training the algos. Once Chris and the team are finished, Zenjens automatically generates the mapping and transformation specification and builds the execution components. There's no need to write one-off SQL code or code up an ETL platform. This is completely different from today's process and is a huge time saver. Zenjens, or the tool of your choice, executes the conversion by using the automatically generated execution components. The target application is now loaded with source data. Nearing completion of his tasks, Chris uses our tool to test and recon the data and verifies that the conversion meets business requirements. This is another area of difference for Zenjens. Here, we're reconciling the differences between the target and source systems. We hope you saw how quickly and more easily data conversions can be conducted. While data conversion is Zenjens' focused use case, there are other business relevant applications for our solution, including system selection. In other words, having better information such as data profiling upfront as part of the RFP or try before you buy process, and data governance, when it's important for your data management applications to be kept current and standardized immediately after a data change and in an automated way. Zenjens' product is live with other pilots underway. We're excited to grow our partnerships with platform and service providers and consulting firms. We share our gratitude to FinTech Sandbox for making datasets accessible to us in our early days. We hope all of you will reach out to see how Zenjens can show you an entirely new way of converting data. Thank you.